Well, hello there, my beautiful treasures, and welcome back. This is another video in my health series. I created a playlist for anything food, beverages related, so check it out. You might find other videos useful. But today I want to present to you kombucha benefits. I filmed also the whole process of how I was making basically a new kombucha, a new tea and everything. And also please watch this whole video because I also will talk about candida and kombucha, if it's safe to drink and all of the details. So stay tuned for the whole video. But this is my little baby kombucha. She's actually a baby from another mama kombucha. At this point, I think soon she can be mama kombucha herself. But she's just my baby. I love her so much and she helps me and I give her a place to live at, I guess that's what I could say. But I'm going to put her down because she is a heavy girl and I cannot hold her while I'm talking to you about the benefits of this beautiful, beautiful kombucha. Let's talk about the benefits of kombucha. First of all, what is kombucha even? Kombucha is basically a fermented drink that is being made by using a tea, for example, black or green tea. This time I've used black tea and adding sugar in it. You can also use honey. And basically let it ferment by adding the bacteria and yeast to this tea mixture. And this yeast slash bacteria, it's the SCOBY. You just saw the SCOBY in my glass. So the SCOBY is basically fermenting the tea and sugar or honey, for example, mixture. And that is, vinegar is being created and it's being fermented. It will get a little sparkling at the end when the kombucha is ready. It's a little bit sweet. It has some natural sugar in it. That's why keep on listening because you should know if you can drink this while you are on a candida diet, right? And it's very tasty. I personally like the taste. I know there are people like I've been trying to get my boyfriend to drink it. He doesn't like it. Maybe I'll still get there. But I like it. I really like the taste. I think it's very delicious and it's very, very beneficial to many things in your body. So let's get into that. First of all, of course, the obvious, it's very beneficial for your gut as it contains probiotics. And what are probiotics? There are prebiotics and probiotics. Probiotics, dear treasures, are the good bacteria in our gut that eat and live off basically prebiotics. That's why you should try your best to eat a bunch of fiber. This is why we hear everyone protein this, protein that. Are you vegan? Are you even eating enough protein? Protein is important. I'm not gonna act like protein is not important. Of course you need it as well. But what's more important, in my humble opinion, is fiber. And this is something I still don't hear enough about because they like to talk about protein, push this onto us, but what about fiber? Your probiotics, especially, they need a bunch of fiber. So eat your veggies, eat your fruit, and so on. Stay healthy. Your gut is your immune system. And if it's not fine, then it will show with anything else. Your body, your mental health too. Now, it's also rich in antioxidants. So it's very good to bind the free radicals, for example, and it will give you a nice boost. It's very, very healthy for you. It's healthy for your heart as well. It's good for your liver. Excuse me, I was just watching the beautiful raven. Interesting. Maybe someone might have liver issues. Some of you watching or might have that coming up. I hope not. Because why did I just get interrupted? Could be, I hope not, but drink milk thistle tea. Milk thistle is very, very good. Why do I know this? Because I am currently also on a candida diet. And when we are on a candida diet, of course, the candida yeast is an overgrowth. So the yeast is dying off. And what organ is taking care of things that die off and is basically taking care of the toxins and doing this whole job 24/7, the liver. So we need to support the liver on the candida diet and of course in general. And milk thistle, for example, is a great way to do that. I myself like to drink milk thistle tea, and this is a good reminder because I have to make some fresh one today. Kombucha also can help reduce inflammation in your gut, therefore in general, mentally and physically. And on that note, we're getting to the other next point, which is kombucha, of course, also brings mental health benefits with it, because what also is still being overlooked often on social media I see is that our mental health is very connected with our physical health, / our physical health is connected with our mental health. Beautiful treasures, for example, illnesses like anxiety, depression, and so on, often stem from simple nutrient deficiencies or from an unhealthy gut. My ADHD and autistic people, by the way, maybe you already know this. If you knew this, comment the butterfly and cookie emoji in the comments. But for us also, we often have issues with the gut. Yeah, I made this connection because I got ADHD, AUTSD, and I had, Candida overgrowth. So I made a lot of connections. I'm going to talk about this in another video though. But my point is, check your gut, check your liver, get your nutrients in. Kombucha also has a bunch of beautiful nutrients. By the way, if you make kombucha out of green tea, it has, of course, even more antioxidants, because we know that green tea is rich in antioxidants. And matcha, if you're a matcha lover, comment a tea emoji, because I love myself some matcha. I drink it almost every day, and I also prefer green tea over, I think, black tea. But a black tea, nice black tea with some lemon, is also really tasty. Anyways, now the last point is kombucha and candida. I highly do not recommend to drink kombucha when you are in the first beginning stages of your candida diet. Why? Because as we know, candida does not discriminate between processed or natural sugar. It feeds and lives off both. That's literally what it needs to survive and reproduce. So no sugar is allowed, at least the first, I would say, 2-3 months. Processed sugar I would generally quit if I was you, even if you don't have candida overgrowth or any issues or it's not showing yet. Because processed sugar is the biggest drug and poison ever, and I stand on that. And everyone knows it, and most people use it and take, alright, people know that it's not harmless, but they don't know how harmful it is. Anyways, makes your body acidic, it causes illnesses. My point was that therefore, I would recommend drinking kombucha starting up from the 3rd and so on months, being on your Candida diet. And of course, it's important to know how much, not like maybe a big glass, a little bit, start slowly and see if you get reactions and so on. But I already am drinking it and I love it, I enjoy it. I'm going to take my kombucha, strain it, and pour some new tea for my beautiful kombucha SCOBY, so that she can make fresh kombucha again. I prefer paper more than a cheesecloth because fruit flies can get through the cheesecloth and cause issues, so keep that in mind. Let's take my beautiful SCOBY out. By the way, it's a living organism, it's a friend, so treat it as such, speak to it. Send her some loving vibes, be loving to her, and she'll be loving to you and make you some beautiful, tasty, and healthy kombucha. This is my beautiful SCOBY, isn't she beautiful? Look. Fresh kombucha. Doesn't get more fresh and better than that, you treasures. Now I'm going to wash the glass. No strong chemicals, by the way, just mildly wash it. So I got my pot ready. The amount of water, of course, depends on how much tea you need for your kombucha. That's enough. Now I'll wait till the water starts boiling and then I'll cut the heat and let it steep for a few minutes. And I'm going to put the sugar in the water when it's still warm, so it dissolves easier. And now it's time, you guessed correctly, it's time for sugar. You can use honey as well. I'll put a good Today I think I'll put like 8 spoons. Now that the sugar is fully dissolved, we are going to leave our black tea until it's nice and ready to steep for a few minutes. Now fresh black tea that we made. You can use another tea as well, by the way, with the sugar. Now I'm going to slightly rinse my beautiful kombucha SCOBY off, but like very slightly, not too cold, not too warm, just rinse her off slightly, and we're going to put her back in her new, so to say, house. Let's put her back in. Here is my fresh kombucha. Here we have it, beautiful treasures. Look at that. This is some golden juice. This is so good for your gut, for your physical and mental health. Cheers, my beautiful treasures. Cheers. Perfetto. Eh sì, questo sì che è perfetto. This is perfect. Slightly acidic, slightly sweet. Perfection. Cheers to my health. Cheers to your health. Cheers to all of our health, beautiful treasures. Health is wealth. Cheers to that. Cheers. I hope you liked this video and it was useful for you, and I motivated and encourage you to buy yourself kombucha. By the way, take care, buy so-called trusted brands. I don't know if in your local shops if you find a good brand for kombucha, and if you make one at home, be safe and clean. And I hope that you will get yourself a SCOBY because it's really amazing and it's so beneficial to our health. But let me know what else you would see next, maybe regarding the food health topics, and I'll see you in my next video. Beautiful treasures, have a good day. Make it a beautiful day. Bye.